Two light jets, almost the same purchase price. But once you actually own one, the numbers tell a completely different story. Today, we're not just comparing specs, we're breaking down every single dollar, explained in plain English, for the Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3 and the Embraer Phenom 300E. No jargon without an explanation. By the end, you'll understand exactly what fixed costs, maintenance reserves, and annual budget actually mean, and which of these two jets is the smarter buy for your situation. Let's go. 9 rounds on cost, a final verdict, and some numbers that might genuinely surprise you. Let's get into it. Round 1. The 2 types of cost you need to understand. First, before we get into numbers, here's the one concept that makes everything else in this video make sense. Every private jet has 2 kinds of costs. Fixed costs are what you pay whether the plane flies once a year or 300 times. Things like insurance, hangar rent, and crew salary. They don't change based on usage. Variable costs are the opposite. They only happen when the plane actually flies, like fuel and maintenance reserves. Why does this matter? Because if you barely fly, fixed costs dominate your budget. If you fly a lot, variable costs start to matter more, and your fixed costs get spread across more flight hours, making each hour cheaper. This single idea explains almost every surprising number in this video, so keep it in mind as we go. Before we start round 2, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which jet comparison you want to see next. This channel runs on your requests. Round 2. Purchase price. New and pre-owned Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3. A brand new CJ4 Gen3 starts around $11.5 million. On the pre-owned market, older CJ4 examples from 2010 to 2014 can be found starting around $5.3 million, with recent Gen 2 aircraft running up to $10.5 million. Embraer Phenom 300E. A new Phenom 300E carries a factory list price right around $11 million. But here's the first genuine surprise of this video. The average pre-owned Phenom 300E is currently selling for more than $11.7 million. In some markets, pre-owned examples are trading close to $12.6 million. Read that again. A used Phenom 300E can cost more than a brand new one did at delivery. That's not a typo, and it's not normal in aviation. It's a direct result of demand. Embraer's Phenom 300E order backlog now stretches into 2028. So buyers who can't wait years for a new delivery slot are paying a premium for one that's ready to fly today. Round 2 verdict, CJ4 Gen 3 wins on new purchase price, but the Phenom 300E's demand has completely flipped the pre-owned market on its head. Round 3, engine and fuel burn. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3, powered by 2 Williams FJ4 4-4A turbofans, each producing 3,400 pounds of thrust, burning approximately 198 to 205 gallons of fuel per hour combined. Embraer Phenom 300E, powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW535E turbofans, with a combined thrust output of 6,956 pounds, burning approximately 158 to 173 gallons of fuel per hour combined. In plain terms, the Phenom 300E burns roughly 20 to 25% less fuel per hour than the CJ4, despite having more available power. At a typical fuel price of $6.50 to $8.20 per gallon in 2026, that difference alone can save $300 to $400 per flight hour. Round 3. Verdict. Phenom 300E wins, a real, meaningful efficiency advantage that compounds every single hour you fly. Round 4. Fixed costs, line by line. This is where most cost comparisons get lazy and just give you one lump number. We're going to break it down properly, category by category, so you understand exactly what you're paying for. Crew salary. Both the CJ4 and Phenom 300E are certified for single pilot operation, meaning technically one pilot can legally fly either aircraft. In practice, many owners still choose two pilots for safety and insurance reasons. A single light jet captain in 2026 typically earns $150,000 to $180,000 in base salary. A two-pilot crew for a light jet runs $250,000 to $450,000 combined once you include training, benefits, and payroll taxes. Since both aircraft are the same size and category, crew cost is essentially identical between them. Insurance. Insurance is usually priced as a percentage of the aircraft's value, roughly 1% to 3% annually for light jets, or a flat industry range of $40,000 to $80,000 per year. Because the Phenom 300Re's pre-owned value currently runs higher than the CJ4's, ensuring a Phenom can actually cost slightly more, simply because there's more hull value to protect. Hangar. Hangar space for a light jet typically runs $30,000 to $100,000 per year depending on location. Premium airports near major cities cost significantly more than smaller regional fields. This cost is essentially identical for both aircraft, since they're a similar physical size. Maintenance reserves. This one needs an explanation. A maintenance reserve is simply money set aside every flight hour into something like a dedicated savings account, so that when your engine eventually needs a major overhaul, which can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're not hit with one massive surprise bill. Instead, you pay a small, predictable amount every hour you fly. The CJ4 typically enrolls in a program called Tap Blue. The Phenom typically enrolls in a comparable Embraer or third-party program like JSSI. Both function the same way, converting a scary, unpredictable expense into a steady, budgetable one. Round 4. Verdict. Crew and hangar costs are essentially tied between these two aircraft. Insurance runs marginally higher on the Phenom, simply due to its higher current market value. Round 5. Variable costs per flight hour. Variable costs, remember, only happen when the plane actually flies. Fuel and maintenance reserves are the two biggest pieces. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3. Variable operating cost runs approximately $2,543 to $2,932 per hour. Embraer Phenom 300E. Variable operating cost runs approximately $2,543 to $2,839 per hour. These two numbers are close enough that hour for hour in the air, there's barely any difference. The real separation between these aircraft doesn't show up here. It shows up in how those variable costs interact with fixed costs across a full year, which brings us to the most important round in this video. Round 5 verdict, essentially a tie on pure per hour variable cost. Round 6, total annual budget at different utilization levels. Remember round 1, fixed costs matter more when you fly less, and variable costs matter more when you fly a lot. Here's exactly how that plays out with real numbers. At 325 flight hours per year, CJ4 Gen3, approximately $1,192,550 total annual budget. Phenom 300E, approximately $1,332,145 total annual budget. At this lower usage level, the CJ4 is genuinely cheaper by about $140,000 a year. At 450 flight hours per year, CJ4 Gen3, approximately $2,202,514 total annual budget, or about $4,894 per hour. Phenom 300E, approximately $1,914,328 total annual budget, or about $4,254 per hour. At this higher usage level, the advantage completely flips. The Phenom 300E becomes nearly $300,000 a year cheaper because its lower fuel burn and lower fixed costs get multiplied across more flight hours. Round 6 verdict. This is entirely dependent on how much you fly. Under roughly 350 hours a year, the CJ4 Gen3 is the cheaper aircraft to own. Above that, the Phenom 300E pulls ahead and stays ahead. Round 7. Cost per flight hour and cost per mile. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3. Charter rates typically run $3,000 to $4,500 per hour, with an average cost per mile around $7 to $9 depending on annual utilization. Embraer Phenom 300E. Charter rates typically run similarly, with an estimated hourly charter price around $3,150, though owner-operator hourly costs at 450 hours land close to $4,254 as we covered in round 6. Here's a small detail that matters more than it looks. Because the Phenom 300E cruises faster, 464 knots versus the CJ4's 451 knots, it covers the same distance in slightly less time. That means its real-world cost per mile is a bit better than the hourly rate alone suggests, even when the two aircraft look similar on paper. Round 7 verdict, Phenom 300E wins narrowly. Faster cruise speed means more distance covered per dollar spent. Round 8, resale value and depreciation. We touched on this in round 2, but it deserves its own full round because it's arguably the single most important number in this entire video for anyone thinking beyond just the next few years. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3. As a well-established mature platform with over 300 units delivered across its production run, the CJ4 has a predictable, steady depreciation curve, the kind of gradual value decline you'd expect from any well-supported light jet. Embraer Phenom 300E, currently experiencing genuinely unusual demand, a new order backlog extending into 2028, which has pushed pre-owned prices above new list price. This is a highly unusual, seller-favorable market condition. It won't necessarily last forever. Once Embraer's production catches up to demand, this premium will likely soften. But it's the real current situation for anyone buying or selling a Phenom 300E today. Round 8 verdict, Phenom 300E wins decisively on current resale value. Though it's worth understanding, this reflects a temporary supply shortage, not a permanent feature baked into the aircraft itself. Round 9, cabin and performance context. A quick reality check on why these two aircraft are priced so closely together in the first place. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3. Cabin measures 4 feet 9 inches tall, 4 feet 10 inches wide, 17 feet 3 inches long, 397 cubic feet of interior volume, seating up to 9 passengers, with Collins Proline Fusion avionics. Embraer Phenom 300E. Cabin measures 4 feet 11 inches tall, 5 feet wide, 17 feet 2 inches long, 429 cubic feet of interior volume, seating up to 10 passengers, with the Garmin G3000 Prodigy touch flight deck. Range comes in around 1,800 to 2,010 nautical miles versus the CJ4's 1,625 to 2,002 nautical miles. In simple terms, the Phenom is taller, wider, seats one more person, cruises faster, and covers a comparable or slightly longer distance. That combination goes a long way toward explaining why the market is willing to pay a premium for one on the used side. Round 9 verdict, Phenom 300E wins on nearly every raw performance and space metric, which is really the underlying reason behind everything we've seen in the cost round so far. Final verdict. Let's tally it up in plain terms. The CJ4 Gen 3 wins on new purchase price, and it's the cheaper aircraft to own if you're flying under roughly 350 hours a year. The Phenom 300E wins on fuel efficiency, resale value, and raw cabin performance. And it becomes the cheaper aircraft overall once you're flying more than about 350 to 400 hours a year. Neither of these is a bad financial choice. Both are excellent, well-supported light jets with strong track records. The honest answer depends entirely on your profile as a buyer. If you fly under 300 hours a year and want the lowest possible new purchase price with predictable, steady value, the CJ4 Gen 3 is the more conservative choice. If you fly heavily, care about resale value, or want the larger cabin and faster cruise speed, the Phenom 300E is the stronger long-term financial asset, current market conditions considered. And if you're flexible on new versus pre-owned, there's a genuinely smart middle path here. A well-maintained pre-owned CJ4 might actually be the single best value in this entire comparison, since it avoids the Phenom's current resale premium while still delivering a proven, reliable light jet. And that's the real cost of ownership, explained in plain English. Cessna Citation CJ4 Gen3 versus Embraer Phenom 300E, dollar by dollar. If you learned something today, subscribe to Elite Lux and drop a comment telling me which one you would choose and which jet comparison you want to see next. This channel is built on your requests. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.